I was telling Lauren when she got here that it was interesting to read this, because when I read it, I wasn't looking at, I don't think, it's a very old book, and I don't think I was reading it in terms of consciousness of background or anything like that. I was reading it as more as a feminist project. But then I reread it recently, well, not recently, in the last 5 years or so, and I realized that I hadn't really read it well, even though you can tell this is actually the second, I wore the first copy out. And so I found this one, and this is Colleen McElroy, whom I dearly love, but I had forgotten her. I mean, she just sort of fell off my radar. And she's born in 1935, and not quite as pretty, but she looks a lot like you. You know, I didn't think of that until I just looked up her picture today, and she looks a lot like you. She's tall, and she has your cheekbones. Anyway, she's not as pretty, but she's very pretty. And so anyway, this poem is called, this is the poem I never meant to write. My grandmother raised me Georgia style. A broken mirror, spilled salt, a tattered hemline, all add up to bad spirits. When she died, I learned to worship stranger things. A faded textbook full of bad theories has no spirit at all. Now I've gone full circle. In a town some still call Bahia, the drumbeat of the alabés echoes my grandmother's warnings. I watch the daughters of the candomblé dance to the rhythms of ancient spirits as the ceremony begins. My lungs expand like gas-filled dirigibles, stretched latex thin. My grandmother spoke the language of this scene, the mystery and magic of rich colors and a tapestry of brown and black skin, white candles, a small reed boat, 6 bloody gamecocks, all bind this church to its African source. I follow my people past spirit houses, past tight Spanish streets, where houses are painted blue and white like any Moorish town. When we reach the sea, water seems to flow uphill. Tropical landscapes turn mustard yellow, and above us the moon swallows the night. This is the poem I never meant to write. I am learning to worship my grandmother's spirits, an old woman, splinters of wood embedded in her black leathery cheeks, 3 crosses tattooed on the fleshy black skin of her upper arms, draws my picture upon her palm in blue ink, then tells me we are all strangers, bound by the same spirit. I have gone home. In the dim light, my grandmother smiles. She's really wonderful.